Advanced trail work logging using the Trailforks website. This would be used when date or time or exact location of trail work is important in the recording. So we're starting off in our Central Oregon region here, and we're going to go up to Gray Butte, my personal favorite trail to log our tests on. Now, we can get to our next step in a multitude of ways. We can literally pick the trail, or we can just hit Add Edit and go to Add Trail Report. I like picking the trail that I worked on because it's easier for me to visually see it from this perspective. So what I did was clicked on the trail, clicked on View Trail, and it loads the trail. Now from this point, I'm going to hit Add Edit. Then I'm going to add a trail report. This opens up our trail report dialog, and as you can see here, the trail I started on is right here. Now in any trail report, you can click on this and change the name of the trail, and you'll be reporting for that trail instead. This also gives all our previous reports on the tab over here, so we can see if there's an issue going on. Now, we might come down here and see the trail work. This section up here, our status, is minorly valuable if it has something to do with our report. But the trail work here, we'd want trail work. We'd want to mark volunteer hours. And the big little icon right here that says more options, this is where we get a dive down deep into the data. So at this point, we can change the date and the time of the report, and we can change the group that is reporting if we have different groups we're a part of. We can make it private or published. We can add a file for upload. This would be a PDF or some file that would be attached for our land managers. And we can add our exact GPS location. So now what happens is it pulls up this map, and I might zoom in. I'm grabbing by holding the button down, and I might find a point in the trail and say I worked on that valley right there. If I really wanted to zoom in, I could get really exact and drag my little icon around and say that's the spot right there. Now we have an exact location the trail work was done. We have an exact time and date set. We have the number of hours that was done, and we can add any photos of the work done if necessary. By hitting submit, we now submit this to the log, and at the end of this process, it's going to show us that the log has been completed by yours truly and the exact location that it was done. So this concludes our advanced trail logging using the Trailforks website.